This is a gutter. This is a gutter that's so full, it's growing little trees. Apparently today we're talking about water shedding on Healthy Home with Halo. So obviously that's a defect, but we want to show you a few other things we came across on this roof. Explain the deficiency, how to fix it, make sure it's happy. But the main thing is, a lot of times when the house is being sold, people are in a hurry, in a rush, and they don't always hire a professional. So I want to show you a defect that we found that you want to make sure is repaired properly so it doesn't lead to much larger issues. Let's go. For starters, it might be a little difficult to see on video, but this gutter is actually pitched improperly, and you can see it comes back towards this direction, and we even have a little bit of a loose fastener, but that's not going to allow your water to drain out properly. Has the potential of damming up against this edge here, overflowing, affecting the wall, getting under that flashing. We don't want that. Of course, we got some broken roof tiles. Somebody must have put their ladder here to get up on the roof because they smashed the static vent, which can affect its proper airflow. And then there's a little crack tile there too. Another angry one, another angry one, and then over here one that's really angry. So we've talked many times about a proper overlap. Sometimes we get where they're too short. Here's one of the reasons why. When there's a 3-inch overlap as intended, it covers up that nail hole and it prevents water from going in there, as well as splashback and wind-driven rains from coming up under the tiles this way. But what happens a lot of times, they'll come and they'll fix the roofing and they'll just put a new tile in there. You see, this one's been exposed long enough, the underlayment's actually frayed and exposing the decking there. Well, if you just put a tile here, guess what? The water that saturates through these eventually goes through where it's supposed to keep out from the underlayment. It's going to come right in, and that's what we don't want. So you need to make sure the underlayment is fixed properly as well, and not just putting those roof tiles back on. Ask for those before and after photos. Of course, those valleys, you want to make sure they're clean, just like those gutters. That water is going to back up, has the potential of going in that big old open hole right there. We don't want that. And so all these debris, all this stuff in the gutter here, smooching on over, and your little friends that are growing, they're all because this guy is hanging over your roof. Obviously these gutters are not going to do their job. It's just adding extra weight, which is going to allow for it to sink, pulling fascia boards away. It allows for the moisture to gather and come up under the drip edge, and this is where you're getting all your soffit moisture stains and stuff like that. Okay, there you go, you guys. You want to make sure if you have gutters, which every house should have gutters, they're cleaned regularly so that the water sheds out properly and drains away from the property. When you have roof repairs done, ask for those before and after photos.